Right.
Anything, if you had to give a message to your kids or grandkids or anything, any words of wisdom to pass on to the next generation or anything?
Keep a smile on your face and be like everybody that you come in contact with. And if you see a guy that is not smiling, give him one of yours. I heard that and I thought that was a good thing.
I spent 5 days filming with my grandparents almost 6 years ago. I knew I had something special in them, but I couldn't articulate exactly what it was at the time. Growing up, I knew they loved me, and of course I loved them too, but I also took them for granted in a lot of ways. It's like I had been programmed to look down upon their way of life and encouraged to rebel against it. Maybe this is a cosmic pattern that is universal amongst different generations, but when I look back on the messaging I received, it seems to have caused me to always be wishing I was somewhere else in life, and to be blind to the everyday beauty around me. A part of me was ashamed of my rural roots, yet life in the city left me lacking a sense of community, and a rejection and mocking of religion left me the option of spending my Sunday mornings hungover, instead of being forced to put myself together and commune under the idea of aiming high. The push to use my intellect and avoid hard physical labor left my body weak and neglected. Buford never had to seek out a gym or a yoga class to get in shape. The farm did that for him, and he was probably as strong into his 90s as I was at 29. At the age in which my grandparents were about to graduate their first from high school, I finally worked up the courage to get a dog, leaving me with at least one photo to mount on my family picture wall. The code my grandparents lived by: simplicity, community, hard work, commitment, and family, resulted in them experiencing incredibly rich lives well into their 90s. Growing up, I didn't recognize the blessing and value that a life like this could provide, but I'm grateful that I can see it now. I realized that my life wasn't meant to be a mirror of my grandparents, and in the end, I probably still wouldn't trade lives with them. But I appreciate where I came from. And moving forward, I hope that I have the wisdom to incorporate more of the code that they lived by into my own life, as both a way to honor them, while also living a rich and rewarding story that is mine.
He's getting too deep, isn't he?
Well,
Don't have anything you'd say?
no, I don't think they'd listen.
Well, you know what? I mean, Daddy always told us, you know, to tell the truth. Don't cheat nobody. You remember that's how we grew up. Don't, you know, be fair with your fellow man. And you probably know to go by those rules.
Yeah.
That's it.
Pretty good.